Hi everyone and welcome to today's lesson. This is A2 level grammar lesson and we're going to be talking about there is and there are. So describe these pictures. You could say there is an orange, there is a tree, there is a car, and there is a book on a table. So here we have the sentences. There is an orange, there is a car, there is a tree, there is a book, and there is a table. Right? Now see if you can describe these pictures. There are 2 oranges, there are 3 cars, there are 3 trees, there are 6 books. So we use there is plus a single noun. There is a chair, there is a can of Coke, there is a flower, there is an elephant, there is a fan. And we use there are with plural nouns. There are bicycles, there are bananas, there are clothes, there are hats, there are eggs, and there are birds. So see if you can make a sentence about each picture using there is and there are. So here there is a cup of coffee, there's a bottle of milk, there are 2 boys playing chess, there are 3 pens, there are 2 trucks. There is a bed, there are 3 birds, there are some railroad tracks, there is a train station, there is a giraffe, there is an elephant. There is a castle, there is some orange juice, and there is a theater. Alright, so now you can use there is and there are to and the pictures to fill in the missing words. So you can pause the video, try that on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. So I am at the zoo. There are lots of animals. There is an elephant. There is a lion. Also, there are 3 birds. There is a place to buy snacks like hot dogs and hamburgers. I am in the park. There is a woman, and there are 2 dogs. There are 2 people sitting on the bench. There is a small lake. There is a small boat on the lake. And there are 2 people in the boat. This is a living room. There are 2 big windows. Between the windows, there is a modern picture on the wall. There are 3 tables. There is a lamp on one of the tables. There is a sofa. And there are 2 armchairs. There is a cushion on each armchair, and there are 5 cushions on the sofa. This is a modern bedroom. There is a large bed. In front of the bed, there is a white rug. There is a lamp on a small table. There are 2 chests of drawers for clothes. Above the tall chest, there are 3 small pictures. There's a large mirror above the other chest, and there is a vase of flowers on it too. Alright, so here's some of the things you might see in this room. A painting, a table, some chairs, window, a plate, a vase, and a cupboard. Now make some sentences about what you can see. There are 2 bananas. There's a pineapple. There are some apples. There are some grapes. There are some strawberries. There are some pears. And there is an orange. So what is in your room? You could say there are 2 beds. There's a table. There are 2 chairs. There is a shelf. There are some books. There is a rug. And there is a window. And so what about in your town or city? There are houses. There are buildings. There are streets. So now we'll look at these vocabulary words. There's a museum. There's a school. There is a hospital. There's a university. There is a park. There is a police station. Now you can read these sentences. Either pause the video and read them on your own, or you can follow along as I read. There aren't 3 dogs. There is a rabbit. There is a turtle. There are 4 dogs. There are 2 cats, but there aren't any kittens. There are some small animals and some bigger animals. And if you remember countable and uncountable nouns, so here are some examples of countable nouns: dog, house, car, bridge. And uncountable nouns: water, milk, traffic, hair. So there is a dog. There are 2 cars. There aren't any cars, but there are 2 buses. There isn't a dog, but there is a cat. There aren't any flowers, but there are some trees. And there are some flowers. So you can use there is and there are with countable nouns. So in the positive, we use there is with a singular noun, there is with an uncountable noun, and there are with a plural countable noun. For a negative sentence, you use there isn't, with a singular noun. There isn't plus an uncountable noun, and there aren't plus a plural noun. So now you'll choose which one is correct. There are some people in the cinema. There isn't a red car on the street, but there is a blue car. There is a house for sale on my street. There isn't a bench in the park. Where can we sit? There are 5 books on the table. There are some beautiful trees in the garden. There are 26 letters in the English alphabet. There isn't a bottle on the table, but there is a bottle in the fridge. Look, there is a picture of your dad in the newspaper. There are 25 students in my class this year. It's a lot. Is there a post office near here? Yes. There is a post office on Thompson Street. Do you have a pencil? Yes. There is a blue pencil on the table. There are some nice parks in my town, but there isn't a beach. There are 7 days in a week, and there are 12 months in a year. So what can you see in this picture? Well, there is a small house, there is a horse, there are 2 people, there is some snow, there are clouds. And how about this picture? There are many people, there are some boats, there is a lake, there are some trees. There is a dog, and looks like there's a cat. And how about this picture? There are people, there are tables, there's food. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, and share. And if you have any questions, leave those for me in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.